Yes, guys, welcome to our today's class. Today we are going to move forward. Remember, guys, we discussed about savers, about client, about benefit of using savers. We discussed again about some types of savers, and today we are going to see some practicals. Remember, guys, we spoke about what is a saver, like any computer or any device that can offer services and resources, and a client will request those services or resources from the server. And remember, guys, we spoke about the main difference between servers and client. Servers will use network operating systems, and client will use client operating systems, right? And remember some of the benefits that we spoke about, and we spoke about some types of servers like file server, DHCP server, database server, application server, and so on, right? But today we are going to go through to our practicals, and we are going to practice a bit. We are going to see how to configure some of the servers. And remember, guys, I gave you like some exercises. Whatever that I'm going to be doing will be applied to lab number 1, right? So watch it carefully and go to your exercise, and you are going to complete it, right? So what we're going to do, we are going to use a simulator. First, I will show you how to download the simulator. The name of the simulator is called Packet Tracer. How to download it? You go to any browser, you're gonna type Cisco Packet Tracer. Remember, guys, we are using a simulator because we cannot buy physical devices. We cannot bring physical devices for 100 people, switches or routers, but we can use a simulator. And a simulator does almost 90% like what a physical device can do. So no need to go for physical devices. We can use the best simulators, right? Like Cisco Packet Tracer. So you are going to choose the Cisco Packet Tracer free download, right? Yes, and when you click there, my internet is a bit slow. I don't know because I'm running so many applications. We have just wait a bit. Okay. Now, there are so many ways you can download, but I like this one. You just scroll down. You go to this website, www.computernetworkingnotes.com. This one, you click once, right? So, and there are so many versions that you can download. The new one, it's like 8.2.2. The new versions come with so many devices, but this one will require you to sign up. You have to sign up, they will send you an email that you have to verify yourself and so on. But I like the old one. You can just scroll down, you go to version 6.3, Windows version, this one, because it's easy, it's fast, right? But you can have 2 to 3 versions on your computer, but this one won't require you to sign up, but they will ask you to use it like a guest. You have to accept, you have to confirm to use it as a guest. So you're gonna click there, download. When you are done downloading, you can see it here. You can see it here. So when you are done, you download it and you install it. You can just start it from here, or you can click on start and you can type Cisco Packet Tracer. It will appear there, right? Sorry, might be my laptop is a bit slow. So when you're gonna type here Cisco Packet Tracer, so it will appear here. And you can just start it also from there. So you can open it. When you open it, so it will appear like this one. Right? Then start a new project. I don't want this one, I'm starting now. I want to save it. Right? So this is the way it's going to look, right? Okay. So our first exercise is how to configure a DHCP server. What I'm gonna do, so if you wanna put some notes, you can just click there. You come and say, lab 1, DHCP server, right? So, and you click there when you are done. So we are going to see how to configure a DHCP server, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. What does it mean? We want to configure a server that will give our devices automatically IP addresses. No need for us to go to every computer to give it a unique number. That unique number will come from the server, right? So what I'm gonna do, you come down here to end the devices. You click once. So the main purpose of this exercise is to show you how to give devices like in your company or in your network, like IP addresses or unique numbers automatically, right? So this is what we are doing. We are going to see how to configure a server in order to give computers or devices in your network IP addresses automatically. So, so I'm going to drag and drop maybe just 3 computers. So I will need a centralized like device, like a switch. You come there, switches, you click once. You're gonna take this one, you drag and drop. This 2950. If you wanna learn more about how the switch looks like, it's a network device. You can just, let me see. So I don't know even if I was recording. Okay, I'm recording. So if you click once, you can learn more about your switch. You can zoom in. You can see the port. There are 24 ports, and the name of the switch is Catalyst 2950 series, but we are not there. Now we are going to look for server. Yes, guys, I had a problem with my internet, but we can move forward. I have a problem today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay. My screen was, okay, how many minutes have I already recorded? Yes, we were here, right? So you click on end devices. This is your server, your DHCP server, right? Now you're gonna run your cables. You click there once. So you're gonna take a straight cable. You plug to any port you like for now, right? So basically what we are doing here, you have like offices, and those offices will have computers. Now you are running the cables from those offices to the switch. The switch is a network device that will come with ports where you are going to plug your computers, right? So, okay. Now we're gonna need like an IP address for the server. The server itself must have an IP address, right? You understand? The server by itself must have an IP address. You click once on your server, you go to desktop, you go to IP, you're gonna give it an IP address. That's gonna be. Don't worry, guys, if you cannot understand what we are doing, right? Like in terms of those IPs, there's a chapter that will be teaching you how to choose those numbers, where those numbers came from, and so on. For now, use the same numbers as myself. Okay. When you are done, right, you give it an IP address. So step 1, give the server a static IP. Number 2, go again to your server. Go where it says services. Remember, a server can play different roles. So among those computers here, we are looking for DHCP. You click on DHCP, right? And you have to put it on, you have to activate it. When you activate it, you have to precise what's gonna be the first IP to be given to devices. I can say 3.192.168.1.3, right? And when you are done, you can save, right? So you give your server like an IP address, you activate DHCP, and when you are done, you must go to every computer now, like on this one, you go to desktop, you go where it says the IP, don't leave it on static. You want this computer to get an IP from the server, you must click on DHCP. When you click on DHCP, you're gonna see the IP here would come instead, right? You do the same, you go to the next computer, you click on DHCP, you go to IP, DHCP, that computer will request an IP. It's gonna come again automatically. You go to the third one, you do the same, DHCP, you wait, it's gonna come. So this is how to allow your devices, even if you have 2,000, you need a DHCP server. So you go only on your DHCP server. That can be a physical computer or a wireless access point. You configure DHCP. How to configure it? The wireless access point of your server must have an IP address by itself, and you check where it says DHCP, you bring it on, you activate it. And when you are done, you go to every computer, right? You go to every computer because like you're using a simulator, you click there, you go to IP, you click on DHCP. You are done, and all your computers will have the IPs. Suppose like you have a company and you are like 5 technicians. You can send one technician, okay, go to every computer, you must click on DHCP, right? So you can also try to test the connectivity, like here, you go to command prompt. I'm gonna try to ping one of the device from the network. You're gonna see there is a reply, right? This is how the reply looks like. So the destination computer will reply. This is the size of the message that I've sent. Like you, when you're using WhatsApp, your WhatsApp message can be short or long. Now the size of that message from here, it's 32. Later on, you're gonna see how to change it. This one shows millisecond, the time of going and coming back, the time that your message went to the destination and come back. This 128, we call it like time to leave. After how many milliseconds your message will be deleted from the network. And you're gonna see here, packet sent 4, received 4, lost 0. So this is the most important point. You only read here. How many messages did you send? 1, 2, 3, 4. You sent 4 and you received 4, and the loss is 0. Means the connectivity is fine. Now, from the exercise we gave to you, you have only to increase number of computers, and do the configurations. But in your mind, you must remember that the server must have its own IP, and I have to activate the DHCP function or role. All right? So we are done with exercise number 1. Number 2, they asked us to configure what we call a web server. A web server, and maybe my website will be .berea.com, right? So I want to configure a web server, so a server that will keep this website, like in order for these guys to access this website. How to do it? It's very easy. Follow my processes. What you must do, you can bring another computer, like another server, or you can use the same server. let's use the same server. You just click once on that particular server. You go to desktop, you go to IP. This time around, you can configure what we call a default gateway. So if you want, or the DNS. Okay, let's say we can give it 192.168.1.1. All right? You can or not. Okay, let us say that. So I want to give it an IP address. Okay. You just click once there, you go to services, right? Because it's a web server, right? We check the HTTP, it's fine. We're gonna go to DNS. You're gonna click on DNS. Your DNS must be on because we are talking about website. Your DNS service must be on. When it's gonna be on, you come here. You're gonna precise the name of your website. Berea.com, right? You precise what is the IP address of the server? 192.168.1.1. Right? This is the IP address of what? Of the server. And you are going, you can edit and we save it, right? When you are done, when you go again like to IPs, your DNS. So if you want, you can also like repeat it there. Now we can go to every computer. You go to this computer, you go to IP. Okay, let me go back again from the server side. I'm going to precise the DNS. Port gateway if it's necessary. Now we are going to request again. Okay, the DNS will come. We go here. Yeah, the DNS is there again. DNS is there. Now we're gonna try to access the website, right? You go to this computer, you go to web browser, you type the name of the website, berea.com, you press enter. The website is there, right? This is how to configure or how to access. You configured your server like to behave like a web server, right? Okay, let's change. Suppose like I'm a software developer, so you can make some changes to your website. You go here, you go to services, you go to here, to HTTP. We can change it here. Where is the index folder? It's here. So I can change it, right? So I'm gonna put there. Welcome to Berea, the college, right? And you can change so many things here. You can put pictures, you can do. You can see also here. Berea Technical College. You save it, okay? When you are done, you can also go to that computer or another computer. You go to web browser, you do the same, berea.com, you press enter. You see? So for your exercise, you are studying like HTML, you can make this website look cool. You change everything here, right? So this is how you can have your own website saved like in your company and every worker can access it. The last one we spoke about is SYSLOG saver. SYSLOG saver. A saver for managing the errors, whatever that will be happening with our network devices. So what I'm gonna do, so I will bring a router, right? So what I'm gonna do, whatever that's gonna happen on this router will be saved where? On this particular server. That way there is the need of configuring the syslog server. So any problem that will happen here must go there, must be saved here. Like in order for me as a network administrator, I can come and check what happened with this router. Now I'm gonna configure the router first. You're gonna run your cables, you plug from the router, right? So when you plugged, you're gonna see it's red because by default, ports from the routers, they are off. You have to bring them on. How to bring them on, right? You're gonna bring a laptop. This is your laptop. You use a console cable, we call it a console. You click on your laptop, you click on RS232, it's a serial port. You click on your router, you plug on console. When you are done, you go to your laptop, you go to desktop, you go to terminal because you want to access the router that doesn't have a screen. You click there, you're gonna say no, you press like enter, right? So from here, routers will have different mode, but you're gonna study about 10. From now, you're gonna move from this mode to another mode by typing this command, right? You type enable, right? Don't worry, you are going to master. Now from here, you cannot do nothing from this particular mode again. You must go to another mode by typing the command, configure, terminal, and you press enter, right? Now we're gonna bring this one up, this port up. How to bring it up? You must call it by its name. It's interface as Ethernet 0/0. You press enter and you have to bring it on. You're gonna say no shutdown. You press enter, you're gonna see it's gonna become green. You can see here. How to give it an IP address? We're gonna say like IP, the address 192.168.1.10, followed by a subnet mask. Don't worry, if you don't understand it for now, you will understand. And when you are done, you must save your configurations by saying do write. Do write means save my configuration, right? Now, what we're gonna do, we are going to configure, we are going to tell this router, whatever that's happening here, send it to the server. So I'm going to exit. So exit means you come out. Now I'm gonna say logging the IP address of the server. Everything that will happen on this router, send it to the server, right? So if there is a problem, whatever that I'm gonna configure, if there are mistakes, the errors, send it to the server. This is how to configure the syslog server. You press like enter. You can also save, do write. Okay. Because you are done now, what you're gonna do, you go to your server again, you look for services, you go to syslog now. You put it off, you bring it again on, right? So you put it on and you put it again like off. So whatever that will start like happening here will be going where? Will be going on the syslog server, right? Suppose like there are some issues. Okay, let's say I can say maybe I'm configuring like something. I'm saying no shutdown, just like shortcut. So you can go there and test. So if your syslog it's working, so I can see like there's still nothing came yet. Let me check from the server side. Desktop on my IP, everything is fine. Yes. Yeah, so I'm just trying to check. Okay, I can go again. Exit, config. So I'm doing some of the configurations, see if the syslog can capture some of the comments. But still, nothing happened, doesn't save. Okay. Yeah, but for anything that we what's it? Config on the server side, service. Okay, you can see that it's coming now, right? You can see from the server, it's coming. So it was just like